guys, it's Haley. Welcome back to the channel. So I'm filming Get Ready With Me video today because I woke up pretty early at 8 a.m. today for a Sunday. So without further ado, let's go into the makeup. So today's Sunday and I get pretty lazy on Sundays. So I am going to do a minimal makeup sort of, or I try to do a light makeup. And for this, I am going to use BB cream instead of foundation. So you might ask what's the difference between foundation and BB cream? And I would say there aren't much. The upside of BB cream and the subtle difference is that it feels more fresher and more natural because it's more light in formulation. But the downside of it is that the lasting effect is less. So if you wanted to make a lasting foundation or base makeup, then you definitely want to go for foundation. But today I'm just putting on a light makeup for short getaway. In Korea, we are on social distancing level 2.5, which means that every shop needs to close down by 9 p.m., which is pretty early, right? And cafes and like leisure activities cannot open. So the only shops that will be open are restaurants, and you cannot stay in restaurants forever, so it's really difficult to stay long outside. So yeah, I'm going to go out for a very short period of time, so I'm going to put on BB cream. The product that I'm using is from Esmia. What I like about it is that it has UV protection in it, so I don't need to put on sunscreen separately. So like the name says, it says 3-in-1, right? So it has UV protection like sunscreen and I guess primer effect and BB cream function, so it means 3-in-1. So I usually get the product out on my hand as a palette. I was just filming a video on skin irritation care routine. I have this spot patch on my forehead because I don't want to put makeup on top of the trouble because it will irritate the skin even more, right? So I've been sleep deprived for several weeks and I think it shows on my underbag. I'm using NARS Radiant Cream Concealer. I'm going to just put a generous amount like so, and always make sure to get the concealer down to your cheek. If you just conceal the dark spot and not the rest of your cheek, it's not going to blend in and it will look weird. Like so. Next step is to frame your face with eyebrows, and I'm using Etude House Drawing Eyebrow Hard Pencil. I think it's very crucial that you frame the face before you go on to your eye makeup or even your cheek, because it's going to determine the mood of your makeup. It's going to follow the natural shape of my eyebrow and just fill in where necessary. I don't have too much hair on in front of the eyebrows and the tip, so that's usually where I go in to fill. Here the eyebrow is thicker than the other, so what I'll do is use the brush and using the leftover BB cream, going to outline the brows so that I clean off any excess, like so. My brow naturally is very dark, so sometimes when it's really dark it can come off a little masculine. But I think for this type of outfit it will fit, so I'm not going to do the mascara. But if you need, do the color mascara to match your hair color or to match the mood. This orange crushed blush for my face. I've been using it for such a long time and it's all crushed now. I've dropped this several times, but still it's my favorite. And you know that sensation, the satisfaction that you get from completely using a product? So I'm using a shadow called Bamboo from Laura Mercier palette. This palette I got in 2016 or 17, so I should probably throw them out. You can tell that I've used 6 completely out of this palette, and like I said, I get great satisfaction from using it completely. Bamboo eyeshadow is also one of the best sellers of Laura Mercier. Oh, by the way, they don't make this artist palette anymore, I don't think, with this combination. But all of these eyeshadows are bestsellers of the brand, so you can get them separately. I think because it has various undertone, it fits everybody. It fits every tone and every complexion. When you're using a dark shadow like this, I think the key is to blend in well. So I'm going to use pen eyeliner to draw my eyeline. It's Kiss Me's pen eyeliner. This has died. It has dried up, so I'm going to use another one. I always stock this up when there is a sale. It's fine if you get messy. Remove them like so. And even here, I got it messy on the tip, but that's also fine. Because I'll put on a dark eyeshadow to cover the edges of the eyeliner. And I do this every time. I swear I've been doing this since forever. Because I don't have double eyelids, it works to blend in the product and the eyeshadow better, and also to open up my eye. But what I like to do is always to apply a dark color on top of the eyeline just to smudge out the edges so that it feels more natural, and by doing so it will naturally open up your eyes. Espresso bean on this palette with a very dark color, dark brown color that I had on this Dolce & Gabbana palette. This one. So you can tell that I use this a lot, right? Because this trick works for me really well, and I think it will work for everyone without double eyelids. I would use this pen to mix this dark brown color with the cool espresso bean color that I've shown you, and mix the two to blend out the edges of the eyeliner, like so. So again, mix this brown color with the espresso bean color, which is a very dark gray color, the cool color, and use this on the other eye as well to blend out the edges. The reason why I use dark brown color instead of black to smudge out the edges of the eyeliner is because if you are blending with different colors, then it's difficult to see where your actual eye line ends, and so it would feel like your eyes are bigger, as in your eyes are as the size of the blending line. Smudged out the edges, and if you do so, because especially if you're using dark color, you get this dark color on top of your eyes, right? And it's not going to look good. So you can clean them out with the brush that you used for BB cream to simply clean out the edges. Or with dark eyeshadow, what I like to do is actually use the eyeshadow under the eyes to give up the smoky look. So I'm using the gray color on the end underneath. For a more sophisticated look, I want to cleanse out the dark shadows left after the touch. To make sure that your eyeshadow is clean, I'm using the concealer underneath to cover up any darkness that I've created. You see how useful a brush is? When you use your hands for the base makeup, it's so simple and quick, but when you need to tidy up after the eye makeup, you know, all the fallouts from the eyeshadow, there's nothing to cover it up, right? But if you use brush, the remnants of the foundation is going to be used to tidy up the mistakes, any fallouts, and it's just perfect like that. So I love using brush when I do the makeup. So I am almost done. I just need to choose my lips. Product that I'll use is Cream Sheen MAC lipstick called Ravishing. So it's a peachy pink color, like so. But obviously I'm not going to use it on my full lips, but I'm just going to blend it out. So just use it in the center and blend out so that the color that you get is not too strong. This is the final look. I hope you enjoyed it. I will leave all the products that I used in the description box below so you can find them out. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!